Hello, Naturopathic Doctor Samia McCully here, and welcome to number 9, the final reason for non-physical fatigue. First, before I tell it to you, I'm going to read the first 8 out. Number 1 was decision fatigue. Then we have never stop fatigue, hyper-vigilance fatigue, unresolved feelings of shame, super pleaser fatigue, inauthentic fatigue, toxic relationship fatigue, emotional management fatigue, and last but not least, and actually I kind of think this is most important for overall life satisfaction, is purpose and meaning. Fatigue. You don't want to have this. You want to know your purpose and be living your purpose and have meaning in your life. I will tell you, I think the most common times for people to feel this, unless you already hate your job and you're 25, are when your kids leave, if you have children, for college or just leaving to move away because it's time, or your midlife. That could be another really common time for feeling dissatisfaction and not having lived your purpose. So one of the ways that I suggest that people get in touch with this, and I will say I actually feel really lucky. When I was 20, I think it was 26 or 28, I happened to be sitting on a plane on my way to Lebanon. The first leg was to Germany. I was sitting next to this German guy, and he happened to be this teacher of these 2-week-long courses. It was like 16 hours a day. And he asked me, he said, "Do you know your purpose?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Do you want to figure it out?" And I said, "Sure." So I don't know how long we spent. It was at least a couple hours. We just kept chatting about different things. And for me, and the odd thing is that my name actually means the same thing as I feel like my purpose is. My name means exalted, and I feel like my job is to lift people up, either in feeling more confident or to take them from feeling fearful about their health to feeling excited about where they can take it, or that they can get out of the mess or confusion that they're in and get to a better place about their health. And something that I try to do is find that meaning, because it's not about health, and it's not about coaching, like helping people feel more confident. One of the ways that I do that is I like to coach girls basketball or volleyball. It could be in so many different ways. I can have conversations with people anytime, anywhere, to help lift them up and make them feel better about themselves. And so if you don't know what your purpose is, one of the ways of doing this is you can sit down with a friend. There are lots of books on finding your purpose. But think about the things that really, really give you pleasure, like the most satisfaction you've ever had in your life, something that makes you feel amazing. And try and come up with a few, not just one, because sometimes those things are purely just for yourself. And I think purpose and meaning has to be something outside of that you can give to people outside of yourself. And that's not to say that, like, just as an example, if you love to sing or act or play the drums, if you're an actor or a musician, something could be a hobby and it gives you great pleasure and you just do that for yourself at home. But living your purpose could be to give other people pleasure by letting other people hear your music or watch the movies or shows that you make. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be Mother Teresa or Gandhi. You don't have to be some political figure who changes the world. It can be, it could be just helping your kids live their best life, or having them feel confident and independent and be great human beings. That could be your purpose up to a point, and then you've got to have a purpose that goes beyond that for yourself. So I will say, and I haven't really even spoken about fatigue here, but this is a huge reason for people feeling exhausted. And I find this, I know this because I've had so many conversations with people. I find that this is one of the times where people actually get sick. They end up getting sick because their body starts to kind of shut off and your immune system shuts down when you're doing things that don't feel good to you. If you hate your job, you got to find something, either find something in your job that you know is serving the world, or maybe find something else that you'd like to do that can make you money at the same time. I hope these videos were helpful for you. If you have any other topics you'd like me to discuss, I am happy to do that. And if you're still tired and you've taken your B12 and your vitamin D and your iron, maybe you ought to look at these 9 reasons that I just shared with you. So I will see you next time. Have a great day.